How are we doing, diggers? Hope you're well. This weekend we had a relatively interesting collection come in. I love it when things are slightly different to the norm. Now on the face of it, this looks like a normal UK or US pressing of Steely Dan's greatest hits with a nice cool gatefold. But on closer inspection, this little insert fell out. Not an insert I'd seen before, and on closer inspection again, I saw that it had some Korean writing on. Again, very cool dudes. Had some Korean writing on, and these were Korean presses. The guy had lived in Korea for a few years and picked up most of his records originally from there. Interesting things. If it had just the picture on the front, then they added text so people knew what it was. You can kind of tell on a lot of them, the covers feel so different, and it's kind of like a washed out print on it, because I think their print factories were not quite as good quality as ours. Really interesting is when we get to pressings that have been edited or redacted, or things have been censored, which I think are really cool. This copy of Tusk is just a single sleeve. This is usually a double album, and actually it's only got a few tracks on it, because some of the tracks were probably deemed unsuitable for the general public. Most interestingly of the lot, though, is this copy of Dark Side of the Moon, which again they printed underneath to tell you exactly what it is so there's no confusion. And it's when you look at the track listing that things get a little bit more interesting on this one. So it's missing two tracks, Brain Damage and Us and Them. Now those tracks are anti-war and anti-government. So therefore, the Korean government said you cannot listen to this general public because it might cause an uprising. So they got rid of those tracks. Super cool for a Pink Floyd completist or a collector of Dark Side of the Moon variants. I love stuff like this, really interesting. What's the most interesting thing that you've come across that's different to the usual pressing?